It's 6:30 a.m. Sunday morning, folks, so grab your coffee, sit down, and enjoy Laura Crowley, Doug DeForest, coming to you almost live from Houston, the biggest little city in Texas County. It's the people, sights, sounds, and tastes of downtown Houston after hours. Now here's your hosts, Doug DeForest and Laura Crowley.
We must be clapping for the shirt. Oh,
yes, it's quite bright.
It's quite lovely.
Yes, it is.
Well, hello and welcome back to Downtown Houston After Hours. I'm Doug DeForest.
And I'm still Laura Crowley.
You are. Well, you look like you maybe are a little wore out today. I mean,
you know, there was a big week, and I went, the street dances and everything else. I'm still on the hood, cloud nine.
I saw you out there dancing.
Yeah.
So, you want to give us a little? I'll give us a little rhythm here. Come on, show us a dance.
No, it's okay.
No. She was like doing the whole.
Maybe later.
She was doing the whole thing and pushing down like that and all that stuff, and I don't know.
Two-step. That's how it goes.
That was a two-step?
Yeah.
That was a two-step you were doing?
Well, I thought so, but maybe not.
Well, I thought I saw a third step in there somewhere. I don't know. It was a big mess. No, we had a great time at the street dance.
Yes.
And you'll be seeing that on a later show here on Downtown Houston After Hours.
That's fun.
Because we're going to have several of those throughout our season.
Yes.
And this was the first one. And,
Always big.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge.
Great job.
Large.
Yes.
Large time.
Big crowd.
Well, what do we got on the show today?
I think we have Miss Allison.
Oh yeah, Allison's here today. That's right. Yes. We have Allison here, Allison Green, and she's going to perform at least one song, and if we got time, maybe two.
She's phenomenal. You guys
She
will
is.
love her.
You're going to love this. And so let's not eat up too much time with this. Let's
Yeah.
get right into the show. We have the 2-minute chef today, of course.
We do.
As always.
With Ian Driesel.
That's right. And so there's a lot of fun stuff going on the show. We're going to get out of the way, take it to commercial, and when we come back, the beautiful Miss Allison Green. So tell them we'll be right back, please.
We'll be right back.
That's right.
And now it's time for some downtown Houston after-hours shout-outs. Shout out to Neil's Sporting Goods, 213 North Grand, phone 967-4444. Barnhart Financial Services, 1463 Sam Houston, phone 967-4700. Donnie Wells American Family Insurance, 610 South Grand, phone 967-2400. Atkinson Agency Insurance and Financial, 111 West Main, phone 967-2600. Houston Chamber of Commerce, 501 East Walnut, phone 967-2220. D&L Florist, 1468 Sam Houston Boulevard, 967-3705.
Hi Brady, how are you?
Corner Express Shell is Houston's only locally owned and operated convenience store where we treat you like family.
At Corner Express Shell, we treat you right, one smile at a time. Corner Express Shell, Houston, Missouri. From the moment Glenn Romine Sr. first saw that old Model T, he knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to bring quality Ford products to the Ozarks. In 1933, Glenn Romine Sr. did just that. He opened Romine's Motor Company in Houston, Missouri. As Glenn Sr.'s boys grew, Glenn Jr., Don, and Bob all watched their father do business a very simple way. An old-fashioned handshake and a smile, and the best deal you could find. That's right, it's still done that way today at Romine's Motor Company. Glenn Sr. believed in salaried salesmen, so those salesmen would fight to give their customers the best deal possible. And it's remained that way for over 80 years. That's Romine's Motor Company on Highway 63 in Houston, Missouri. Phone 417-967-4134. It's where you'll get your best deal the first time around. Take it from the great Glenn Sr. himself.
Romine's Motor Company, Houston, Missouri. Best idea I ever had.
From the first look at Crowley's Homeworks, you will notice the thousands and thousands of ideas for any home project. Crowley's Homeworks has the best selection in the country. You don't have to drive miles to make your home beautiful. Just come on out to Crowley's Homeworks, 3 convenient locations to serve you. Crowley's Homeworks, turning houses into... Crowley's Homeworks, Houston, Salem, and Mountain Grove.
And now it's time for the 2-minute chef.
With Ian Driesel.
You're so good.
I'm Ian Driesel, I'm the 2-minute chef, and today I'm going to show you how to make a tomato salad with feta cheese, shaved red onions, and bacon bits with a balsamic vinaigrette. First, we're going to start out by taking 3 strips of bacon, cutting them into 1/2-inch pieces. We're going to throw this in a skillet on low heat and just let all that fat render out. We're going to have it on about a medium-low heat, and we're just going to stir it every once in a while until all that fat renders off and we get a crispy bacon bit. Now that you can see the bacon starting to get a little bit crispy, what we're going to do is we're going to take it, we're going to let it strain out on a paper towel. We're going to put this bacon fat to the side, let it cool down so we can strain it and use it for something later on. What I have here is a tomato. I'm just going to cut it to a good 1/4-inch slice. Now when you're plating a salad, you want to make sure that the rim of your plate is really clean. We're going to put our tomatoes down the center of the plate. We're going to take our balsamic vinaigrette. We're just going to lay it across the top. Then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to make a circle pattern around. Take some feta cheese, lay it across the middle. Give that rim one more wipe because we don't want any food on this nice white negative space. And there we have it. A tomato salad with balsamic vinaigrette, feta cheese, shaved red onions, and bacon bits. Get a little. Now that's a fresh summer salad. My name's Ian Driesel. I'm the 2-Minute Chef.
Time for some more downtown Houston after-hours shout-outs. Shout out to Rootin' Tootin' Alpacas, 16967 Highway B, phone 967-3801. Shout out to the Do It Center, 1435 Sam Houston Boulevard, phone 967-4179. Double R Pond, Sam Houston Boulevard, phone 967-2706. Oakwood Golf Course, 7453 Country Club Lane, phone 967-3968. Bob's Barbershop on Grand Street, phone 217-9719. The Office Bar on Grand, 967-5381. Progressive Ozark Bank, 1460 South Sam Houston Boulevard, phone 967-4196. S&S Package, 241 Brushy Creek Road, phone 967-2505. Corner Express Shell wants to tell you one thing. If you try RV gas in your old clunker, you might see a magical change from that clunker into something very special, a high-performance winner. Try V-Gas at Corner Express Shell, the last locally owned and operated convenience store in Houston, Missouri.
CHC Home Centers. Whether you're a major builder or just fixing something yourself, do its best for any project around your house. CHC can help. We bring big city selection to our communities. When you make home improvements, you can count on CHC. CHC Home Centers, this you gotta see.
We've been making landmarks in Houston for years. You can be a landmark too. Come on by.
Here for you, Landmark Bank. Here for you.
Thank you. Amber-colored bottle, sitting right beside the nightstand, held down a wrinkled note that held the answer to it all, written by the hand of someone who was looking at the bottom left of the bottle that helped him withstand the fall, and it carried him through the night. For a little while made things alright. Forget the world, shut it out and dim the lights. A drink could ease the pain, but his fall from grace was anchored in the mystery. Why he was leaning on the whiskey. It started with "I love you," words half faded by his tears, and it said, "I'm lost without you, but the reason you're not here is a demon I can't fight alone. There's in each and every glass." Then he signed it with "I love you," laid the pen down and laid back, and it carried him through the night. For a little while made things alright. Forget the world, shut it out and dim the lights. A drink could ease the pain, but his fall from grace was anchored in the mystery. Why he was leaning on the whiskey. The battle ended, and for the final time tonight, he wrote those words just one more time. Closed his eyes, turned off the light, and it carried him through the night to another world where it's alright. Forget the world, shut it out and dim the lights. That drink that eased the pain made his fall from grace much better than the mystery. Why he was leaning on the whiskey. Thank you.
Man, that was some
Great
good stuff
job.
right there.
Thank you.
I think that song was awesome.
Me too.
Who wrote that?
You and I did.
Wow, isn't that amazing? So, you know, we were talking earlier, but not even here, but at the house, about she had never co-written before until you and I did it, right? Well, you and your father had co-written some together, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you've never written with anybody else?
Nope.
So,
Just you.
So what is the difference when you're writing songs and you come up with an idea? And I kind of know the answer to this, but I'm going to share it
Little
with you
leading.
because, yeah, a little lead.
Sure.
Tell me how it is that you come up with like an idea and then somebody steps in, the first time you've ever done that, and kind of scrambles it a little bit. How did you find the process?
Well, you got to be open-minded, and it's good to hear what other people have to say. I like, something I can't think of and somebody else does.
So you're saying that was okay? We had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Do you know what I can't get over is the fact that you are only 14.
Wow. And y'all, she graduated from high school already, huh? Come on.
Yes. So beautiful and smart.
Yeah, that's right. So, if you guys are looking for a future fiance, stay away from her because me and Dad will cut you. It's over. Okay, so future plans now. We got a lot of dates coming up. We just found out that she's going to be opening for Colin Ray.
Wow.
Colin Ray on 4th of July weekend. Are you excited about that?
I am very excited.
So you remember his music, right? Absolutely. Yeah, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think she's also opening for the great Randy Houser.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
one.
coming up here, isn't it?
She'll be singing the national anthem at that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
And many more shows. I mean, So this year has kind of been a whirlwind for you, right?
It has. I'm very excited. You can't even describe it. It's awesome.
Well, it's TV. Could you try to describe it?
Just a little.
Well, I've never open for Randy Hauser, obviously, so
Yeah.
it's a big boost from where I've been.
Yeah, and where have you been?
Nowhere.
Okay, I hate to put you on that kind of spot. So are you ready to sing the national anthem for us tonight?
Absolutely not.
Thought I'd do that to her.
No,
Love those
quick.
eyes. You know, family's an important thing to all of us, and I know that you've underwent some challenges in your life, and one of the things that you've had to endure that I can't even imagine is you lost your mom at a very young age, and you and your father have worked extremely hard at this, and he's pretty much dedicated his life to making sure that you got where you are, and you got to feel pretty honored that Dad does that. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
I'm very lucky.
You are very lucky, you know. You're very, and you. Hey, she told me something.
What?
Her uncle was in Ernest Goes to Camp. Come on, how cool is that? God, you told me that today. I could not believe it.
Ernest Goes to Camp, The River, Marie, Winter People.
Wow.
He was just awesome.
So, it was just a character actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you still look back at? I know you said he passed, but you look at all that and think, well, that's my uncle.
I watch the movies and I'm like, wow, I'm a lot like him.
Well, you're going to do great in this business, don't you think so, Laura?
I do. I'm really excited that your songs are going to be available on iTunes too.
Oh, they are available, yeah.
They are available,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, matter of fact, they can just go to iTunes right now. They can also go to YouTube and try to find the ones. There's some really cute ones on there, guys, with the cowboy hat. You're like 9 years old, 10 years old.
Don't watch those.
I think it's kind of cool for people to see the
journey
progression.
that you've been on, yeah.
They need deleted.
I saw you on the Grinder Switch show. Yeah, you're staring at me with that look like I'm going to kill you later. She's on the show, the Grinder Switch show, and I got to tell you, she walks out and well, thank you very much, y'all. It's good to be here with you tonight. And by golly, we're going to crank us up one about the Kia A. Now, boys, grab a handful. I'm thinking, this girl's got it down. I mean, she was like, yeah. Someday this is going to be a made-for-TV movie right here, I'm telling you. Because she's been all the way down the pike. And if her dad, I know Clarence. Her dad's name's Clarence. And if he could take you anywhere, if it was a singing, you guys went, didn't you? Matter of fact, for a while you lived in a RV, is that right?
We did. We traveled everywhere for about a year.
Yeah, when I first met you, you guys pulled up in this big old RV, and it was like home.
Wow.
It was home.
Yeah,
Talk about paying your dues.
Yeah, it was.
You've already done it.
Yeah, she'd be in the back, she'd come out with her guitar, and she would show up the first time I met her, and put the guitar on and play for me, and she was a young girl. And I thought, this is going to happen, and it's happening, and it couldn't happen to a nicer person.
That's true.
Oh, you don't know that. Oh. So, tell me now, if people want to find you on Facebook, how do they find you?
It was Allison Ann Green, and now it's just Allison Green, ALYSON, Green with an E.
Okay, and that's on Facebook, and the same old's true. They can find it the old way you spelled it with Allison Ann Green, and now we've added the Y because it's so cute, and the E, and and we're going to be shooting our first music video in Nashville, and we're doing one right here starting tomorrow, right here in downtown Houston. So it's going to be awesome, and I know you're pretty excited about it.
I am very excited. Can't wait. I won't sleep.
Okay, well, you need to sleep. You don't need the black circles, okay? Well, folks, enjoyed your music? Tell the folks that they're watching Downtown Houston After Hours, and we will be right back.
You're watching Downtown Houston After Hours, and we'll be right back.
Rock it.
Awesome. Good job.
Time for some more Downtown Houston After Hours shout-outs. Shout out to Pizza Express, 1415 South Sam Houston Boulevard, phone 967-4473. Shout out to Houston Bowl, 610 Highway B, phone 967-3211. Dr. Joe Richardson, DDS, 321 South 2nd Street, phone 967-4528. Our friends at Mojo Monkey, 219 North Grand, 967-7160. And O'Reilly Auto Parts, 1004 Sam Houston Boulevard, phone 967-4153. That's just some of our friends in Downtown Houston After Hours shout-outs. Simply put, Simply Sweets is amazing. Simply Sweets on Grand Street in Houston, Missouri has everything you want to fill that sweet tooth desire. And great meals, too. And it's the only place in town with Starbucks coffee. So head on out to Simply Sweets. Your tummy will thank you.
Hi, this is Dawn at Memories and Dreams in downtown Houston. We have all kinds of items, repurposed, new, used, and wholesale. If we don't have it and you're looking for it, we'll try to find it for you.
Memories and Dreams, 103 South Grand, phone 967-7102. Corner Express Shell wants to tell you one thing. If you try RV gas in your old clunker, you might see a magical change from that clunker into something very special, a high-performance winner. Try V-Gas at Corner Express Shell, the last locally owned and operated convenience store in Houston.
CHC Home Centers. Whether you're a major builder or just fixing something yourself, do it best. For any project around your house, CHC can help. We bring big city selection to our communities. When you make home improvements, you can count on CHC. CHC Home Centers, this you gotta see.
Steel toes covered in Arkansas mud, working till the whistle 'cause it's in his blood. In the summer heat he's dancing like a ballerina out on the 4-lane. Stop at the quick sack, pick up some beer, throw the shifter down and he's out of here. Well, it's Friday, get away, what you say anyway? Do you get the picture? It's certified country. If you ain't baptized in the taste of grits and gravy, you ain't never gonna get what the good Lord gave me. Down in the backwoods we understand it's the only way we want it to be. Certified country. Now we're all getting ready for the party 35 dripping through, slinging some mud, screaming like a demon 'cause it's in her blood. It's a moonshine, tried line, cheap wine, just fine, my kind. A certified country. If you ain't baptized in the taste of grits and gravy, then you ain't never gonna get what the good Lord gave me. Down in the backwoods we understand it's the only way we want it to be. 'Cause we're certified country. Raindrops, rooftops, cane pole, mud hole, shotgun, chewing gum. I'll get you some. Work hard, play hard, run 5 big tires, red man, callous hands. Where's the band? Spend all your paychecks and we had a truck break, standing on the back deck, drinking down now. Homemade ice cream, love the cake the boys bring. I'll tell you one thing, I know. If you ain't baptized in the taste of grits and gravy, then you ain't never gonna get what the good Lord gave me. Down in the backwoods we understand it's the only way we want it to be.
That's right. What?
'Cause we're certified country.
Friday night football, everybody says, y'all, this is country life, and you know that it's certified. 'Cause that's what we do.
That's not wrong. No, that's still for Allison. That's the young guys clapping for Allison.
They
you know.
love her. I'm telling you,
The
she's
fact
good.
is, I mean, you're still a lovely young lady, but
Well,
but we're not that young anymore.
That's true.
And the young kids that come out, they just like blow us off the couch.
Yeah,
We
they're
can't-
like,
yeah,
just put me on your show and shut up.
yeah, exactly. And all of them are good.
They are good.
Every
thank
one
goodness.
of them. I would actually wish that I had half that talent.
Me too. I think, man, we just
Maybe I do have half that talent.
Well, maybe you have more than half. I mean, look, you're pretty successful at what you do.
Well, but
I mean-
half would be okay if to be the half as good as she is. Would be, something.
Well, I think you're pretty good too.
Well, thank you, Laura.
You're
I
welcome.
think you're pretty good too.
Well, thanks.
Oh, we're just pulling each other's chains so well tonight. Well, that's all the time we got for this evening. We had the 2-Minute Chef, we had Allison, and coming up next week, there's a lot more great entertainment. There's always good stuff going on here at the Mojo Monkey.
Yes.
Right here. So y'all stick around, come back next week.
And see us on downtown
that's
Houston.
right, after hours.
He's
Bye-bye.
pretty good too.
Reaching back in my memory, I can think of no word I'd rather hear before. Crowley's Homeworks, turning houses into
From the first look at Crowley's Homeworks, you will notice the thousands and thousands of ideas for any home project. Crowley's Homeworks has the best selection in the country. You don't have to drive miles to